What's up, guys? How y'all doing? For those that have been keeping up with the channel, I have sold the Carolina skiff. This is a Lund Fury 1600, 16 feet, 25 horsepower tiller motor on the back. But we're not going to talk about this. I want to show you my tractor over here. This is a Gravely Professional 16G. They made these tractors back in 1988. And you're like, well, why do you still have this thing, right? It's got the square boxy look. The thing about this is they built things to last back in the day. This is super simple, right? You take it to the shop, you need something done, or if I could do it myself, it's super easy, or it's super cheap to get fixed, right? Starts right up every time. This takes me to this bag over here by Saddleback Leather. Super simple, built to last. This is the Saddleback Leather deep pocket duffel. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the quality. This thing is freaking excellent. Let's go. So I'm headed up to Pennsylvania tomorrow morning to do a little trout fishing, a little camping. I'm going to show you the bag that I'm going to take with me. This right here, this bulletproof bag right here. The first thing that we gotta talk about with Saddleback Leather is the construction. Their motto is they'll fight over it when you're dead, just like that tractor over there. I mean, it's built to last. So let me get to the finer details, right? You got double stitches all the way around this bag. And it's so well constructed. They do buckles instead of like zips or snaps because buckles fail less than zips or snaps. So you got buckles in the front. These are heavy duty stainless steel buckles, and the hardware on the straps is the same way. It's like, this is like a dog leash kind of heavy on the shoulder strap. Just incredibly overbuilt, right? Big old chunky grab handles for my big meaty hands. I just love everything about this bag. Now this is a full grain leather. They don't actually say on the website where they source their leather from. They build majority of their stuff in Mexico. Some people say, well, it's not built in the United States. Bro, they've been making leather goods in Mexico for hundreds of years. The thing about this particular duffel bag is it's just like, do what you need to do with it. Pack the way you want to pack, right? You see these big old pockets in the front, and this is where the name of the bag kind of draws the inspiration. So you get into these big old buckles. You undo, they got a nice little finger pull to kind of pull this open. I love that opening. I love when you open a pocket and it unzips and you can see got good full access to it. Yes, inside you got, I just have my sunglasses in here. You have pigskin lining inside of all their pockets. So majority of the leather goods I've seen from Saddleback Leather have pigskin lining inside. It's just like a higher quality. I think it's a little bit more durable, definitely a little bit more expensive, but the stitches in there are great. I love the gussets on the side of the pockets, kind of just giving you like the above and beyond. So these are good sized pockets. I don't know what size they are, but they're about the size of my hand. Gotta be like 7 by 9 or something like that. But huge amount of space, like that a lot. And they push out of the bag and they have some space that pushes in. Now I got this bag loaded up because like I said, I'm leaving out, but yeah, it does push the pockets out just a little bit, but yeah, and I'll show you the other one just for, see what I could show you what I have in there. I just have some toiletry items in that one, but yeah, so lots of space. I still have a couple of things I need to pack though. So this will be definitely enough space for me, but I love this hinge system. It feels really heavy duty. A lot of times when you feel hinges on backpacks or any kind of like duffel bag, they kind of like feel flimsy. Not this bag, not at all. Not at all. So, like I said, chunky grab handles on this bag. You got another buckle here. Let me show you the back side of this bag. There's just pretty plain. You do have the Saddleback Leather logo right here, riveted in the top strap. So let me get into the main section, the main event. You undo this buckle, again, heavy duty. I can't stress that enough to you guys, like how heavy duty this bag is. It's ridiculous. So then you undo this strap. You got a little dog. I think that's their other brand. They got a little dog right there. And this one actually has two little top pulls on the top where you can pop that open. See how that works? I'm gonna do it again just so you can see how that works. It's kind of like one of those old school doctor's bags. You pop it open. This is one complaint though, one critique. I'm not gonna call it a complaint, I'll call it a critique. The weather resistance for this top closure system, when you have it full, not sure. I mean, you don't really want to be standing in the rain with the leather bag anyway, but there's not too much lap over in this closure system. So yeah, just be mindful. If you get caught in weather, you might want to cover this bag up because it's leather anyway. But great metal hinge. It keeps the rigidity of this bag, and you can see how I have it packed inside. Just a massive amount of space. That's how I'll describe it. A massive amount of space. I have a 20-liter packing cube. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing what I do and using these products that I love to use. This is a GoRuck packing cube, double-sided. This is 20 liters. This is enough clothes for me for a week, easily, right? Then, not to be short on clothes. I don't need all these clothes, right? Not to be short on clothes, I have another 8-liter pack cube. This one's from Evergoods. They have a similar kind of design language because the designer, I believe, is the same. So yeah, 8, 20, public school, 28, right? 28 liters of space. And that's kind of, I would say easily this is 30 liters. I'm kind of guessing because it didn't list it on the website, but packing it out and kind of judging what I've used in other bags, around 30 liters is where you'll be. So inside you have this pigskin lining inside. It's super soft and nice, and you really only have one pocket. There's one pocket back here where you can put like your dirty clothes or something like that. Maybe, I don't know, a tablet could go back there. It's not suspended. I don't think it's meant for that. But like in a pinch, you could do it. I think it's more of like extra clothes, extra items, maybe a jacket. But the inside of this bag is as beautiful as the outside of the bag. I just tell you that. That pigskin is something about it. It's got these little dots. It's really, really nice. So massive amount of space, not too much organization. You pack it like you want it. You're gonna need some like packing cubes. I suggest packing cubes or some pockets or something like that. Put the 8 back in there. And then we'll close our hinge up and buckle our buckle. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is the shoulder strap. Now, a lot of folks will make a nice duffel and then totally skimp out on the shoulder strap. They didn't do that on this bag, right? First of all, again with the heavy duty stainless steel hardware, which is crazy. You know, like if you had a Doberman Pinscher or a Rottweiler or something, that's how heavy this stainless steel hardware is. It's double riveted in. The rivets look super strong. I mean, big rivets, not small rivets at all. And you got about 1.5 inch wide piece of leather as your strap. You got a nice pad. Look how thick this is. It's crazy. Look how thick that pad is. Could stand for it to be just maybe a couple of inches longer, but as it stands when it hits my shoulder, nice amount of cushion in there. Great. Now, let's talk about the cons. There is one huge con with this bag, and you won't notice it until you get the bag at home. 8 pounds. This bag is 8 pounds. I'm not sure if to me, it's a road trip bag, because I don't know if I want to be flying with 8 pounds of luggage. Like I'm from the house to the truck, maybe to like short transition from the truck to the Airbnb, you know, stuff like that. Or if you're gonna fly with it, you might need a cart because 8 pounds is crazy. Plus your clothes, so you're easily talking about 20-something pounds of weight, and that's a big con for me for this bag. If you're looking for something that you're gonna be traveling the world with and like jumping on a whole bunch of planes and it's gonna be super light, this ain't it, bro. This is beefy with a capital B. Beefy, 8 pounds, crazy. I mean, yes, it's gonna last forever. So you gotta factor that in. Let's talk about the price. The price is not that. This might be another con for some as well. The price is kind of like, whoa. I don't, yeah, the price was kind of expensive. Not kind of, it is expensive. $7.59. Now, full leather duffel bags, I'm gonna say the price again, $7.59. Full leather duffel bags are not cheap. Are not cheap. This one is really well built. So if you want to roll, you know, like Ernest Hemingway out here in these streets, and you know Indiana Jones, which there's something to be said. This bag is freaking gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous bag. You're gonna have to shell out some extra dough to get that bag. If you want this type of quality, no doubt this bag's gonna last forever. I think that for me, I don't even mind the money so much. I think the weight is probably the biggest holdback for me on this bag, or the biggest con for me. Other than that, this bag is absolutely excellent. I love the fact that when you pop that open, when you pop this open, you get all of this space. Like, that's amazing. And I like the way that it just, like, it's got a dramatic effect to it, the way that that opening opens, and then you can look right down and see everything in your bag. That's pretty dope as well. So a lot of positives, a couple of cons. Saddleback Leather did send this bag out for me to check out, so thanks to them. You know, full transparency, guys. But yeah, this is a nice bag. I can't wait to go fishing. So you guys, if you know, the videos are slow, whatever, probably because I'm fishing. Summertime, I'm soaking it all up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.